before highways had numbers, before signs lit up in green and white. There was just dirt, a thin, winding trail, made by horses, wagons, and the occasional boot heel. The year was 1673. England still ruled the American colonies. Mail was rare. News traveled slower than the weather. But the British Crown wanted a better way to move information. And so, a plan was set in motion to build a long, connected road, one that would stretch from Boston all the way down to Charleston. It became known as the King's Highway, not because it was grand, but because it belonged to the king. And like all things royal, it was built with patience, taxes, and the labor of the common man. The road was crude, bumpy. Sometimes it disappeared into marsh or forest, but it worked. It worked well enough for a single rider, with a leather mail pouch slung over one shoulder, to carry letters across hundreds of miles. These riders were part of the colonial postal system. Long before the United States had stamps or blue mailboxes, they weren't always welcome. In some towns, they were mistaken for spies. In others, they were ignored entirely. But still, they rode, one post house to another, changing horses, delivering letters. A trip from Boston to New York took more than a week. No GPS, no motels, just roadside taverns and cold barns to sleep in. Still, this quiet, rugged road began to tie the colonies together. It did more than deliver mail. It delivered news, rumors, warnings, and sometimes ideas. Ideas like liberty. Ideas that the King's Highway itself had unintentionally helped spread. By the mid-1700s, a man named Benjamin Franklin became Postmaster General. Franklin was fascinated by the road. He introduced mile markers, measured delivery times, improved routes. He even had a special odometer built and attached to his carriage to track distances. Because Franklin knew, the faster mail traveled, the faster revolution could too. During the American Revolution, parts of the King's Highway were torn up. British troops used it to move south. Patriots used it to send secret messages. Even George Washington traveled it on his way to victory. After independence, the road remained. Not flashy, not famous, but always there. People built homes alongside it. Inns, blacksmith shops, schools. Towns grew where mail stopped. The King's Highway, piece by piece, became paved, widened, renamed. Today, most of it hides beneath modern roads. In New Jersey, it became Route 206. In the Carolinas, it's part of Highway 17. In the Northeast, it's US Route 1. You've probably driven on it. Maybe you were stuck in traffic or passing fast food signs. But under the pavement is history. Under the pavement is a path carved by horses and messages. A road that moved slowly, quietly, but helped build a country that moves faster than ever. And that's the thing about history. It's often boring, often forgotten, but it's always beneath our feet.